Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a Type 64. It's a Tier 6 Chinese premium light tank. It's located on the south spawn of mines, and this one is under the command of Picklefish44, and he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of his 76mm. Game on! Well, basically the Type 64 is like a Hellcat, but it's got the 76mm gun, not the 90mm, which of course many of you will know it was never fitted to the Hellcat, except as a test. And even then, only one of them had it, and then they decided no, they weren't going to fit 90mm to Hellcats. It's actually a combination of a Duster, which is an M42, which is an anti-aircraft tank, and also the turret of the Hellcat. So they basically tried to make the Hellcats last longer by turning them into light tanks. Now that looks an AFK to me. That T150, we're firing premium APCR, which have got an alpha of 115, and with standard rounds, which he's now firing, he's capable of doing or going through 128mm of armor. With the APCR though, he's actually capable of going through 177mm. So if he places these shells in the right spot, he is going to get a pen. In fact, he is now starting to get pens using, well, he's trying to get pens with the standard, but he keeps switching back to the APCR, and the target has been killed by a Jackson. Now there's an SMVCC up there, and he's been spotted. He doesn't know where we are, but he could probably take a good guess, because the shell's coming in from the only bush that's likely to have him. Okay, so we're pushing up again to reacquire. We spot him, and now we found a Jagdpanther. Well, that's even better, because that guy hasn't been hit before. And we get 1 pen, low roll. Okay, now he switched back to the APCR again, and he did get a hit, but he didn't get the kill on that one either. That went to the G2 SP. They're 2 up on the enemy at the moment. We've lost sight of that SMV. Okay, it's reacquired, and it's not the SMV. It's a Challenger. So he keeps finding new tanks. And he's also found a T-37, so he'll obviously take advantage of that, but he did get spotted, so he has to back off now. Otherwise the T-37 is going to take advantage of him. He's not shooting at us. We've landed in a Tier 7 game with Tier 6 tanks in it. Okay, I think he's decided now he wants to go up into this area here. Oh, the SMVCC56 has come up again. And yes, he has got a shot. Or has he? Well, the SMV is still live. Just can't see him. Oh, we've spotted the enemy Arty. It's the Crusader SP, and he's got the long gun. So the top gun and long gun. Long gun. And he's out the game. And he was taken out by the Jackson Arty. Jackson's just the other side of the rock. So we're pushing. We're only 2 up from the enemy. Oh no, that's not what we want to see. It's Cromwell. Now ideally we want the support of the Jackson, but we've got an M4A3E8 coming up on the water side. He's going to go one side, we're going the other. Goes down, but we get 1 shot in, 2 shots in, kill shot. Yes. So he's got the kill shot, and that's attracting back enemy tanks, because they're wondering what's going on in the rear. All of a sudden they've heard that their tanks are dying behind them, and it's all down to the fact that Picklefish is causing pandemonium. Okay, well, we haven't got a whole lot of gun depression, but that is a Super Hellcat with a 90mm. He's auto-aimed on. Oh, failed with his first shot. He's a 1 hit point kill, and he gets him. So So that's his second kill of the game, but it was only 1 hit point when he got him. Okay, still in a good position. We're 2 up on the enemy. There's only 6 of them left, but one of them is just up ahead of front of him, and that's the SMB. And there he is, and he's not looking at us at the moment, but we're trying to use the gun depression, which is 10 degrees, to get a shot on. So it's very bad ground there that you need a bigger gun depression to actually get a shot without being spotted. Okay, we can see it well enough there. There is another tank up there, that's the Challenger. So if he tries to come up using that house to block the view of that SMV, he still can get spotted. There's also other enemy tanks on the east side of the map. There's the SMV. Ideally, he wants Arty to have a go. In fact, the Jackson's saying, great job spotting 64. They all know that it's Picklefish who's been doing this, and he's been doing an absolutely brilliant job. Because basically, another enemy's gone. Now there's only 4 of them left. In fact, another 2 enemies went there. And I think they were on the other side of the map. There's the SMB. Saw us. Yep, he definitely saw us. And you can see that the other guys are shooting at that spot. The enemy still does have one Arty. It's a GW Panther, but he hasn't fired. Now, I get the impression that he might be behind the cap area in grid square A2, and that's why he can't get a shot. He's out of position. So we're popping up because they've lost another one. It was on the east side of the map, and now we can see the SMVCC. There he is. Now, we can pen his lower plate, and we do. We're going to have to do that a few times. It would take 4 shots to take him down, I think. Our Jackson got wiped out, by the way, so he's not going to help us. Our Crusader SP's moved to a different position, so he can get a better angle on the SMVCC 56. We just got to reacquire again to let him do that. There he is. And the GW is in the spot I thought he was. He definitely is in there. There's only 2 left. We can rush the rock now. Okay, track him. Oh, he fires back but hits the ground. The GW gets taken out by the Scorpion. And now our friends are now rushing the rock as quickly as they can. We're actually trying to distract him. We're going to shoot from a distance. Hello. Oh, we get clobbered, but now we can get the kill shot. One more. Oh! Oh! And the kill goes to the Scorpion. And that's the end of the game. What a fantastic game by Picklefish44. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game from Picklefish44 in the Type 64. He managed to get a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. He also got a Bruce medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this game. He managed to get 7. And he got a patrol duty as well for being the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. His win rate in that game was 6,490, which is Super Unicum standard and more. Let's have a look at team score. He didn't get the highest damage. No, that went to the Scorpion, who got a Top Gun and 2,354 hit points. But that obviously wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why the Scorpion didn't get it. Second highest damage in the game turned out to be Picklefish44, 1,761. And the third highest was the G2 SP, 1,725. When it came to kills, it was the Scorpion who came out on best. He got 6 kills in that game. 2 kills went to the Type 64 of Picklefish and to the Jackson. And on the other side, the enemy team, the SMVCC56 got 2 kills, and so did that Challenger. And when it came to base XP, it was Picklefish44 all the way with 1,380. The second being the Scorpion with 1,173. They were the only 2 who managed to get over 1,000 base, with the next highest scorer being the G2 SP with only 728. So what a great job by the Scorpion and the Type 64. The Scorpion, by the way, was the M56 Scorpion, the Tier 7 American tank destroyer. He fired 29 rounds, 21 direct hits on the enemy, 17 penetrations. Didn't always fire premium rounds. He was switching between the rounds, trying to get the most benefit. 1,761 hit points of damage, of which 1,033 were up more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits from the enemy, only one of which actually penetrated, 2 non-penetrations, and 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, 2,403 hit points of spotting assist in the game. On a premium count, he actually made profit of 25,205 credits in that game, despite the fact that he did fire a lot of premium rounds. And he also made 13,041 experience points out of it, because he got a massive reward for completing a mission of 8,280. So a very, very good game indeed. So well done to Picklefish44. Even your team, even the dev members of the team were watching the game, and they were recognizing that it was Picklefish44 in his Type 64 that was winning the game for the team. So what a great game. But it's not the only Type 64 game we've got for you in this video. Yes, we've got another one, and that's just as interesting. So let's watch it. The second replay is starting from the south spawn of Ghost Town. Now, the player is Chickens, 1003 of the Arty clan. And you can see he's showing the Taiwanese flag, because of course this, although it's Mount Seda's Chinese, it's on the Chinese secretary, it is actually the Chinese Republic, not the People's Republic. So, the Type 64, they made 50 of them in total. The first 14 were the pre-production tanks, and 25 after that were the first series of tanks. The last tank they made was in 1979, and they were updated with laser rangefinders and other equipment to make them more accurate. It was a 6-cylinder Continental engine running on gasoline with 500 horsepower. And, well, it was a very mobile tank. I doubt if any are still in service, though. I think they've probably been put into mothballs, because Taiwan's not one to actually waste any equipment. They'll keep it just in case they need it. Well, tanks were seen in the town, and this is a light tank. But if you look at the rangefinder, you can see, or the range rings, you can see that tanks in the town are unlikely to be spotted by us. They're much more likely to be spotted by our teammates in there. Not to say that we won't get shots on the enemy tanks in the town. We might actually do that. At the moment, all he's trying to do is give eyes to his teammates to say where the enemy are. The maximum view range on this tank is 390 meters. Of course, he does have the binos, so he's extended that. Okay, now he's being cheeky, coming over here. Right, nobody saw him. No sixth sense has gone off. Oh, but there is one enemy tank up there. It's a Panzer IV Aslains H. Gets one shot in, the guy hesitates. And that was a big mistake, because he's pulling back slowly. And that gives us another chance to get a couple more rounds into him. In fact, he's just sitting there, and he doesn't appear to be playing very well. He realizes he's made a mistake after taking another round. He couldn't see us, though. That's the main thing. He didn't see us. He only felt us. He knew we were there by the shells crashing into his tank. Now he's popped up here. Okay, nobody around. Oh, there's somebody, and it's a Crusader SP, the enemy SPG. And he gets him with one shot. Now, there's an M4A1 in the town. He saw that, but he was spotted himself. And he's being spotted by the Panzer IV Aslains H. Fires on the move, gets into cover quick. Avoids any chance that that guy's going to fire him. He's got to watch out for shots coming from the town, though. He is proximity spotted now. And he gets the kill, but he is in sight of an M10. So he needs to get under that guy's gun so he can't shoot. And in the meantime, he's got to worry about that M4A1. So he's auto-aimed onto him and firing shots in to make him back off. Oh, and he's getting hits. He could actually get a kill. One more. Yes, he gets the kill. But an M4A1 FL10 gets a shot on him. And remember, that's the autoloader, the French version of an M4 tank, which was a conversion made for the Egyptian army. Now he's proximity spotting the Nashorn, and he's been spotted again. There you go. And Nashorn is probably going to try and get a shot, but he's auto-aimed on. It's not a good idea to auto-aim at this point. The Nashorn's gone down. Uh-oh, Tiger coming this way. Doesn't want to take on a Tiger. And he's running to the building. He needs to get around the corner before the Tiger comes around. But in fact, actually, we've got one of our own tanks coming alongside us now. It's a VK. Gets one into the Tiger. Will he get the kill shot? Oh, the Tiger goes down from a shot from the rear. A Stug drilled around into him, and he's toast. There's an M4A1 FL10. That's the guy who fired around at us. He's just around the corner, and we've got the Stug for help. Stug's going in first. Oh, no. Let the Stug go first. Let him take the shot from the enemy, and then we can go in afterwards and clean up. Okay, he's backing up. We get one in. Okay, Stug's gone down. Now take the shots. 2 shots required. Go for it. Yes, he gets the kill. There's only 3 enemies remaining, and they're all in front. What's he going to do? Well, I think he wants to go in after that AMX 1375. He might take a top shot from the T25-2, though, who's up on the rock above. Okay, there he is. Go for that guy. He's got loads of hit points. He's easy to pen. Okay, we got one in there. Oh, no, we didn't actually pen the T25-2. We're changing our position because that T25 was taking a look at us. And unfortunately, yeah, okay, now we need to go in quick, as fast as possible. Unfortunately, we just lost our AMX 1375. And we've lost the autolock on the T25-2, who's turned around, is coming back. Oh, but Arty gets a shot in, takes out the T25-2 for us, and that leaves just 2 enemies remaining. They've got an M44 and a Stug by Aslains. The Stug is in the dip. We know he's down there because where he was seen. No, he's not in the dip. He's actually left the dip. He's a bit further up. Or maybe I was thinking of a different tank. But we think that the M44 is down there. So we're just going to poke. The M44 could be just around the corner. We don't want to get derped by him because we'd be out the game very, very, very quickly. There he is. Hello. 1 shot. And now we just got to deal with the Stug who's just around the corner. Hello, Stug. Gets 1 round in. Now get behind him because he can't shoot behind him. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it. 1 more shot to kill and win the game. Yes! He did it. Guns up. He's happy. Great game. Here's the end of battle results, and that was the first ace tanker for Chickens 1003 of the Arty clan in the Type 64. Congratulations for getting your first ace. You can tell it's the first because you got the scrolls underneath the M. You only get those the first time. You also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. Pascucci's medal because he killed both enemy SPGs in that game, the Crusader and also the M44. And he got a Top Gun, the last kill. We were so excited about the Stug and him trying to keep behind the guy that we missed out on the fact that was his 6th kill. So very well done indeed. Win 8 on that game, 9,076. And if I recall, that's even bigger than Picklefish. He got 6,490 on his win 8. But this time round, Chickens has bettered that with his first ace of 9,076. Super Unicum and a lot more. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he did get the highest damage on his team, but not the highest damage overall. I'm afraid that T25-2 did 2,306 hit points of damage, and he picked up a high caliber and tank sniper for that game. Second highest damage did go to Chickens. He got 2,065 hit points. And the third highest, well, actually, no, he's not second. I'm sorry, I'm wrong again. It's the M4A1 FL10, the guy that Chickens shot, got 2,089 in second place, and then it's Chickens with 2,065. So I've got it right this time. When it came to kills, Chickens got the highest number with 6. He got the top gun. 4 kills went to the T25-2 and 3 kills went to the M4A1 FL10. And when it came to base XP, Chickens got that one too. So he's got 2 of the tops and missed out on the third one. 1,363 went to Chickens 1,003. He's the only player to get over 1,000 base in that game. Second highest was the unknown tank, which I think is an M4A3 76 wet, because I think we're seeing a lot of them at the moment. He got 660, and in third place it was the Jackson with 609. He fired 32 rounds, got 24 direct hits on the enemy and 20 penetrations, 2,065 hit points of damage, of which 836 were at more than 300 meters, so a lot of damage at close range. 4 hits received from the enemy, all 4 penetrated. I'm afraid the armor on this hull is very, very weak indeed. You can think of it in many ways. It's like the M10 or even the real Hellcat, the original Hellcat, because of course they don't have any armor. That's why they can go so fast. In fact, this vehicle does go 72.4 kilometers an hour, so very, very fast indeed. 2 enemy vehicles were spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, 716 hit points of spotting assist, or yes, it was spotting damage. He also picked up 49,466 credits profit from that game, and he didn't use so much premium ammo. You can see his costs were only 10,912 instead of the massive costs you saw for Picklefish. I can just bring that up so you can actually see Picklefish's costs were a lot higher, but he did make a much bigger profit overall. He did have personal reserves, whereas with Chickens, he didn't have personal reserves, but he did get a very good result with less of the premium ammo, and also he didn't have to pay for consumables. Well, just the small consumables, not the big ones. He got 25 bombs as well out of this game, and he took away 11,860 experience points out of it as well, including getting 8,180 for the mission completion. So both games were absolute humdingers. I think I'd be happy with any of these games, actually, to be honest. The Type 64 is one of those tanks which most players do play a bit like either an upgraded T67, or they play it like a Hellcat, and they get it wrong because, of course, it's only got a 76mm gun, so you have to take that into account because it's got a faster reload, but it just doesn't do as much damage. So I hope you enjoyed both of those replays. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. Different maps, different styles, and it both came out really, really well. And congratulations to Chickens for getting his first ace tanker in the Type 64. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.